Hey, Truth Seekers, it is Wednesday, November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving for 2014. Tomorrow will be the 88th Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, and very quickly, I want to show you the numerology history of it. So 88, you guys, first of all, is a significant number. Names such as George Washington, Uncle Sam, both sum to 88. The words poison and program equal 88. So does the word maleficent. The second book in the Bible, Exodus, has a gematria of 88. And the Bible is going to come up heavy in this Macy's Day Parade. I will show you just how it all is. So first, let's just look at the word Macy without the apostrophe S. It has the gematria of 42, the meaning of life number in numerology, the abbreviation NYC, 14 plus 25 plus 3, using the alphabetic order, also sums to 42. The Macy's Day Parade began in 1924, emphasis on 24. When you flip 42 around, you get 24. When you add those two numbers together, you get 66. That's going to come up later. This parade, it did not run for the years 42 through 44 because of World War II. The official reason was they needed to save rubber that the parade would have otherwise used. In the year 24, it's reported that that's the first year the parade began. It's reported 250,000 people came out for the parade in New York. 9 years later, by 1933, that's reported the first year the parade eclipsed 1 million viewers. 1933. That's the bottom of the Great Depression, the year Prohibition ended. Hitler was coming into power. In the United States, everyone was paying attention to the Macy's Day Parade. So, when the parade first began, it was people, cars, and animals. In 1927, they got rid of the animals and they added balloons. And every year since, they've added a new balloon. The very first balloon ever added was Felix the Cat. And the gematria of Felix the Cat sums to 113. This number that they like to code into so much. Disney and Pixar put it in their movies. The name George Lucas is 113. The two basketball players to three-peat in the history of the NBA both have 113 names. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. From Chief Seattle to Felix the Cat to a whole bunch more. The word mainstream equals 113. The word green screen equals 113. Words such as apocalypse and salvation equal 113. Very much tied in with this whole 33 thing. The Macy's Day Parade was originally called the Louis Bamberger Parade. In 24, it changed the name to Macy's Day. Louis is a 22 word, Bamberger's 44. Put it together, it sums to 66. Now this number is going to keep coming up. Let's see. So at the end of the very first Macy's Day Parade, and the tradition ever since, it began though in 24, was that this character Santa Claus was introduced, and he was crowned in a throne at the 34th Street Macy's store. The place where he is crowned is called Herald Square. Herald sums to 30, Square sums to 36. Put it together, it sums to 66. If you guys have never seen one of my posts before, I talk about 66 all the time. It is a super important number to these occult elitists. The Bible is of 66 books, 39 Old Testament, 27 New Testament. The first 13 colonies, when you sum them to a single digit in numerology and then add them up, sum to 66. The first highway built across the nations, Route 66. Church of Satan established 66, the same year as the NFL, and a whole lot more. But this 66 number, you guys, don't overlook it. And then there's also the gematria of Santa Claus. Using simple English gematria, the name Santa sums to 55, just like the word Satan. Claus sums to 56. Put it together, it sums to 111. And remember, this is all taking place in New York. The word new sums to 42, just like Macy, just like NYC. New York sums to 111, just like Santa Claus. William Jefferson Clinton, that name sums to 111. The original governors of New York were the Clintons. The Clintons. New York was originally established on the 33rd day of the year. What I'm trying to say is these traditions, they're ongoing, they're coded into many things, from the establishment of the city to the parades that come out of it years later. With the reduced method, the name Santa Claus sums to 39, like the number of books in the Old Testament, like the name New York with the reduced method. Using simple English gematria, N is the 14th letter, Y is the 25th. 14 plus 25 is 39. The word empire sums to 39, just like Santa Claus and New York above. The date New York was established, July 26th. Just think about 726. 7 plus 26 is 33. But if you do that full date, 7 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8, it sums to 39. If you do it the other method, 7 plus 26 plus 88, it sums to 121. Like Revelation, like 11 times 11, and New York is the 11th state. The UN in New York is of 39 floors. Again, the Bible's of 39 books. James Madison once made 39 proposals that became the Bill of Rights on a date with a numerology of 39, just like the date New York was established. So it's not just parades, you guys. It's everything, unfortunately. That's just what I'm trying to show you. They're always putting the same stuff in front of us. So they just have us celebrating a world of their numbers, their creations, their nonsense. Macy's Day Parade, which is what it's just become called. They even just dropped the Thanksgiving. It's more about Macy's Day. Sums to 55, just like the word Santa, just like the word numerology, just like the word psychology, just like the word economics. I swear you guys, you can go to college. The only two subjects that really matter are psychology and economics. That's what's dominating the world. You get rid of the rest of it, unfortunately. All right. 1947, you guys. That's the film Miracle on 34th Street, and you're looking at someone right here who knows the title of that movie. How all of us know the title of that movie, but I've never seen it. Everyone can't believe I've never seen that movie. I never watch any of this stuff, you guys. I've never been into Christmas and all this. When I was 5 years old, I pulled off Santa's beard at the mall. True story. I ripped off Santa's beard. 5 years old. That's when I had it figured out. I've always thought people were slow, you guys. I wish I wasn't right. Miracle on 34th Street, 1947. 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number. 47 is the 9th Lucas number. Think about it. Check those numbers out if you don't know what they mean. Fibonacci numbers are the numbers of life. Lucas numbers are the Illuminati numbers that copy the Fibonacci numbers, essentially. Lucas, L, U, and C are all three letters. 33311 numbers. You could call them the Lucas numbers. The film bolstered the parade's reputation. It became a lot more popular. 5 years later, it's been broadcast on NBC and has been broadcast every year since. This will be the 62nd year. Remember, the word Mason sums to 62. This will be the 62nd year of broadcasting it. In 1984, remember, United States of America sums to 84. All balloons became made by Raven Aerostar. Raven has the gematria of 42, Aerostar 34, put it together 76, like Knights of Templar. Plus it has these numbers coded into the Macy's Day Parade that are so central. 34th Street location, the word Macy equals 42. See how it works, Truth Seeker? Just two examples of the balloons. In in the year 76, the Hello Kitty balloon was added. Hello Kitty sums to 47. In the year 34, the Mickey Mouse balloon was added. Mickey Mouse sums to 49. You know what that scares me about that, you guys? For a long time, I've been thinking the next 9/11 is going to involve strikes all over this country. A bunch of 9/11s in a bunch of regions coordinated. Kind of like what they've been saying ISIS is capable of. They've been building that up, how ISIS has been doing these attacks of 15 plus attacks across the whole Middle East at once. They're just building up the narrative for what they're going to do here. That's the point of all this fake news. But imagine if there was a terrorist attack in Disneyland in this country, with how most people feel about Disney. Mickey Mouse sums to 49, you guys. Mickey Mouse sums to 49, the number of Revelation. Revelation sums to 121 and 49. And they added the balloon in the year 34, the 9th Fibonacci number. Right now, we are living in the 34th year anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. They're located on the 34th parallel. If you're not familiar with those, They're massive stone pillars with new rules for a new age. The first rule is the most alarming. Maintain the Earth's population below 500 million. If it's true that 7 billion people live on this planet right now, that means 13 out of every 14 would have to die to get to that number. And then they want to keep it there. So I guess that would mean not much procreation for a while either. Or maybe they'd take it well below that number at first. Anyway, you guys, the point is we're coming up on 49 right now, Super Bowl 49 on the horizon. 49 is being coded into so many things that are happening right now. And again, we're in that anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. And if they really do have something awful planned for us, it would make a lot of sense that Disneyland would be on the map. It's on the 33rd parallel north. It's in Anaheim, which sums to 33. It's in Orange County. The word orange is 33. So much 33 about Disney, you guys. I have a lot of posts on that. Last year on November 19th, Disney's only daughter born in the year 33 named Diane, which sums to 33. Her mother also has a 33 name in Gematria. She accidentally died on a hike. The word hike sums to 33. November 19th is, of course, Knights of Templar Day. Freemasons. Since then, Disney's had a few scares this year. They just had a fire at Magic Mountain. There's signs, you guys. I think there's lots of targets. I think there's lots of places to be aware of, and they might have a real surprise for us this holiday season. Just with all the stuff they're trying to do. They're trying to build this racial war. They're trying to say Ebola's upon us. But have you guys noticed that Ebola just disappeared off the map during the time of the Michael Brown hoax? It just shows you how fake all this is. They just have to be scaring us with one thing. And sometimes they just want to really concentrate on what they're scaring us with. But they'll bring it back. Probably before Christmas. This might be the year Christmas is spoiled. Remember, it's the 88th Macy's Day Parade. 88 means poison, program, maleficent. It's not a good number. People who think George Washington's a good man, I've always thought that was silly because think about this nation. It's a nation that came to be after murdering the original people who were here. That's just what I've never understood about the people who live in this country. They don't think about that. Somehow they think this is a great place, but it's not. Christmas, not a great thing, but most people think it is. It's really an awful thing. What are we doing? Supporting materialism, consumption, all the things that are wrong with the world? So honestly, you guys, if Christmas gets spoiled this year, I would just say it's been a long time coming. All right, be safe, truth seekers.